Happy Thursday. Let me see if let me get myself up here. Ooh, there he is. There I am. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. Get my coffee while I'm wearing my food and everything else. I'm looking a little wretched. What's up, people? How y'all doing? I sure been missing everybody. I ain't been live or nothing since the darn retreat, y'all. Come on in here and hang out with me for a little bit. Y'all come on. I ain't seen y'all. Hey, Gail, I gotta put this camera over here. Hey, Candy girl, what you doing? I ain't seen you since the retreat either. Lord, I am wearing my food, y'all, everything else. I got so excited. Y'all, that strike is over. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Ooh, I was worried. Till January anyhow. So it's just temporary, but I don't care. Temporary is better than nothing. So they are back to work. Hallelujah. I was like, yes, Lord. Because we sit around the office on Tuesday. Wednesday we sit around. It has definitely been a rough road since the retreat. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, you did? I'm so glad. Because I'm telling y'all, it has been rough. Bonnie, what's up? Bonnie, you see that strike's over, honey? Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Candy want to know what they decide on.
Well, apparently they're not doing the automotive thing right now. But they did give them some money. So, it's about all we know. But yes, Lord, it's over. The boys go back to work tomorrow. That port gonna be jacked up, though, I'm gonna tell you. I said, all y'all folks with them truck drivers been on there dogging out that ILA. I said, well, y'all getting that port tomorrow, they gonna tie y'all up. It's gonna be a hot mess express. But anyhow, I just need to turn my boxes in. They start bringing them ships in. So we can go back to work. I was like, whoo. When today I went to the office and cleaned it. I told the girls, I said, when y'all go in the office today, tomorrow, it's going to smell good because I cleaned that thing, honey. I'm so excited. Woo, my goodness. But yeah, since the retreat, y'all, it has been crazy. Tasha's daughter, hey, Pam. Tasha's daughter got into a wreck the day after the retreat, that Monday morning. So then it was just me and Kevin all week trying to do everything. Thank God for Candy and Keith and Heather and Shelby and Kathy came and helped. They were a blessing. And then the rest of the week it was me and Kevin. Then, of course, there come during hurricane. So there we are. I'm like, oh, my goodness. Y'all are way back there. But probably just a little bit. But anyhow. Hey, Jennifer. Yes, honey, I'm surviving by the grace of God. Oh, my goodness. I love this church, too. That's good. You know, ain't this church pretty? I ain't got design with none of them. I don't know if it's a church. It might be a church. It's pretty, though. But I ain't designed or nothing since the retreat, y'all. I ain't done nothing. Nothing. I need to get in here and do something. Hey, Tammy. I got to do something. So I said, let me get out here and play. And come see who wants to hang out because I ain't seen y'all in a hot minute. Hot minute. Anyhow, I love this. And y'all, I just got these dough bowls in. Ain't they pretty? Hey, Audrey. I just got these in. I'm so excited for them. Hey, Nancy. So, anywho, I'm gonna, so I thought I'd get out here. Hey, Yvonne. Am I stopped? Or are you stopped? What you mean, am I stopped? What you talking about, Bonnie? Bonnie, what you talking about? Hey, Belinda. Bonnie, what you talking about? Am I stopped?
Are you stopped?
Am I stopped?
No, you still going.
Okay. I'm still going, Bonnie. It might be you. It might be you. Oh, your screen froze. You need to come out and go back in. I ain't frozen.
Need that church number. Where it at?
Right there. Right there. See anyhow, what y'all been up to? My life been crazy, honey. Crazy. I'm just saying. My life has been a hot mess express. Hey, Lisa. When I tell y'all, I'm going to take my church off while I design it. When I tell y'all hot mess express, honey, my life has been hot mess express. But anyhow, I survived it by the grace of God. God's so good.
Oh, it ain't D-A, it's S-A.
I know what my husband over here doing. But anyhow, what y'all been doing? We survived that darn hurricane. That, let me tell you, I told Candy and them, I said, we was not prepared. I don't think anybody was prepared for that hurricane. At all was we prepared. Let me tell y'all people, whew, I said, there was no time to prepare. Anyhow, they was telling us we wasn't getting nothing, you know. Hey, honey, that we wasn't getting that. Man, next thing you know, I get woke up. My daughter wakes me up at 1 o'clock in the morning while I'm already up because I hear the wind blowing. And then my daughter calls us freaking out. Hey, Kathy, because the tree fell on the power line in front of her house and the sparks are flying on her house and our lights are flickering. And then I go check everything out we did. I lay back down and try to go back to sleep. Next thing you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, I thought the roof on my house was coming off. I said, what in the world is that?
There's another church if y'all like.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
another church with a black top on it. I like it. I
Black
almost
roof.
used it. It's so pretty. But I thought, Lord, the roof about to come down off my house. Scared me so bad. Everything was banging and the wind was
I don't know if they
hollering.
got to see it real good or not. I can't see. Yeah. Then I'm going to show them another one here in a minute. Since they get the batteries out, get them swapped.
Hey, Jill. Hey, Michelle, Dawn. Oh, goodness. 50 days in the hospital since July. My Lord, girl. Hey, Jody. Wendy. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And then, praise the Lord, the best investment, y'all, I ever did was bought a Generac. How many of y'all got a Generac? If you ain't, honey, invest in a Generac. Woo, Lord. That Generac, it was a blessing. You sure should have, honey. Hey, Laura. Ooh, I'm telling you, everything shook in my house. I mean, it was so bad. Because normally I would have cleared off my porch. I'd have did all the things. But I didn't because I didn't know. Anyway, messed up my stuff. But whatever. Then, of course, no power. But I did have the Generac. Thank God for that. My children have... They got campers, and then they got the...
They had generators.
generators for their campers, so we was small ones, so they was able to do that. And then everybody cooked and ate here. We cooked outside. Then you couldn't flush the toilet because we didn't have no water. Thank goodness for that pool. Let me tell you, that pool, we used the pool to flush the toilet, honey.
Here's another church I might like also. They're both on the website. All three of them are on the website, actually.
You got your appointment, Bonnie, to get one? Debbie says, what's the number on the church you just showed, the first black one?
First black one.
Jody, I bet, honey. I bet, because it was no joke. I think they said we got anywhere from 75 to 100 mile an hour wind. But I'm going to tell you, about 50 miles up the road, where we have our youth rallies, go type it in for her. Where we have our youth rallies, it devastated Swainsboro. And then it's like Augusta and Swainsboro, like they don't show y'all. Y'all ain't seen none of that on the news. Because North Carolina, God bless North Carolina. Lord, they need Jesus. That's devastating. Still don't know what happened in Florida. I think Florida got some new beachfront property. I don't even know if that little towns even exist. But they ain't showed little Swainsboro, Twin City, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, that leveled. Like them little towns My drivers live out there and said, it looks like a war zone out here. It's so sad, so sad. Them mountains, oh my goodness. It's, oh my goodness, it's sad. A lot of people still don't have power around here. I got my power back Sunday afternoon. And then my daddy got his power back Tuesday. Tuesday, daddy got his power back. But it was terrible, y'all. Just not being prepared. Whew. I was not prepared. And I know them folks in North Carolina was not prepared either. Them folks in Augusta was not prepared. I'm telling you, I think only one I saw was Augusta. Augusta, Twin City, and Swainsboro got leveled. That's where we go to church, do our youth rallies. But it's, but Augusta and Swainsboro and Twin City, they look like, in Valdosta and Hazelhurst, Georgia, they look like a darn tornado went through there, tore them up. It's so sad, y'all. Whew. Mother Nature ain't no joke. My mama got undercover. My mama's got underground power lines too, so she didn't lose power. But then we deal with all that, and then we have, and then the drivers, the port goes on strike, so we've had to deal with that. It's, whew, but God's got us though. God's got everything in control. Everything in control. I'm just trusting the Lord. That's what I told Stanley today. Oh, I know you was glad he's home from Valdosta, girl. I'm trusting the Lord. He's got everything in control. It's going to be all right. And I said, there ain't no need for nobody to complain because there's somebody worse off than you. So I'm just thankful everybody's alive. I couldn't beat me either, Candy. I could not imagine what those people up there. I seen on the news this morning, this one little man said he didn't have nothing but his clothes on his back. He didn't have no wallet, he didn't have no house, no car, no nothing, but the clothes on his back. Oh, that's all he had. I said, oh, Jesus. So sad. I said, we should have known it was going to be bad whenever they told them folks in Florida, if you don't evacuate, write your name and social security number in a marker on your hand, on your arm. We should have known right then it's going to be bad, honey. Like, whew, we just didn't expect it. It was supposed to turn more, but it didn't. Jen, did you put off the strike? Yes, ma'am, they did put the strike off till January. Because their whole problem is they don't want to be automated. They don't want the port to go to automation and the robots take their jobs. Hey, honey. Hey, Jolene. He sure does. God's definitely got everything in control. But they don't want the automation. The pay, they denied the pay. Then they agreed on the pay. But that's their basic thing is they don't want the automation. Love you, Aunt Martha. How you doing up there in Twin City, Swainsboro? Oh, Bonnie, that's so sad. Hey, Judy. But yeah, it's time to bank up money, though, because I don't know what the future holds. I remember this preacher one time, he prophesied, he said, the Lord told him to bank up food for 2 months. And I said, and that was many, many years ago. But I don't know why them folks out there buying up all that toilet paper. Knowing good and well toilet paper made right here in Rankin. I mean, right down the street from us. So I don't know why they buying up all that toilet paper. I believe I'd be using my money for something else, wouldn't you? I don't know. Because what the port imports, it's an import and export. So what they import and export is your building supplies, is some of your food, is your electronics. You know, things like that. Not your milk, because milk's made here. Not your eggs.
Not your toilet paper.
Not your toilet paper. It's your electronics. It's your furniture. It's your lumber. It's your nails. It's your power tools. It's your tires. It's your cars. All the things like that. That's what's imported. And meal and stuff. They really don't. Yeah, girl, that's strike over, honey. I was watching that news and we were all getting text messages. So I was like, oh, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. I mean, I get it. They don't want the automated, you know, automated, yeah. I think they probably got some money. I don't know. Oh, what's that? Y'all, this is such a pretty stem. But anyhow, how y'all doing? Y'all know about me. How y'all doing? Well, a lot is imported from China. We got 16. Yesterday was 16 ships sitting out. I don't know what I got stuck in here. There's 16 ships sitting outside the port yesterday. I don't know how many's out there right now that they got to bring in.
Where's
Did y'all see me knock that tag off? Right here. Why do I feel like I'm yelling at y'all and y'all are like online? Y'all know I get a little crazy sometimes, get excited. I'm just excited because the folks went back to work. I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm glad they come to an agreement. I didn't have a, you know, it wasn't, I mean, I don't know. I don't work there, so I don't know what they endure and I don't know what it's all about, so I can't say.
What's that called?
All I know is everybody needs to work together. I don't know. And it takes everybody working together. But if anybody needs some money, though, I will agree with the drivers. They are the last ones to get paid. Now, that I will say, as far as trucking companies go, we are the last ones to get paid in every aspect. Everything is paid, everybody's paid, but the trucking company is the last one to be paid. So that is true. We are the last ones. Ooh. So anyhow, what y'all been doing? It's not toilet paper or water. That's exactly right. Thank you, yes. What you say, you've been feeling guilty for having a bed to sleep in and all. I'm telling you. I'm like, people do not complain to me because I'm going to hurt your feelings, honey, because there's folks out there far worse than you. I had my grandchildren, though, because, see, we didn't have no internet on Saturday. Everything I'm using, y'all's on my website. So we didn't have no internet on Saturday. So I took my grandkids and all over there to my daddy's house, because my granddaddy's and my daddy's house, it got more damage and stuff than we got. We didn't get all that damage like that, because I took all my, hey, Julie, baby, I miss you too. See, I took all that stuff out of my yard, honey. I wasn't having it all. Them trees and stuff. So we went there and helped my daddy and my uncle clean, cut trees down, do all the things. You donating to help the animal shelters? All right, girl, that's what I'm talking about. So we went to go help them, and they had to cut tree limbs, pick up tree limbs, branches. Karen Bush, what you doing, my friend? How you doing? You doing all right? You and Candy should run this country. Girl, they don't need me running the country. But yeah, I had them children working. They was like about to drop dead. And I did not realize that it was so hot outside, y'all. And I told Candy and then later that my face was on fire. Because we had a bonfire going and all, burning up the stuff, cutting the stuff. But then I told my daddy, my aunt was there, staying in her camper. And then I told my daddy, I said, I seen this thing that my granddaddy made, y'all. So it was at my granddaddy's house. So I seen this thing that my granddaddy made many, many years ago when I was a little girl in his front yard. And I said, Daddy, I said, Aunt Linda, you shouldn't have sold this property to Daddy till you gave me that thing Granddaddy made, because I've always wanted it since I was a little girl. She said, what? Show it to me. So we went to Granddaddy's front yard, and I said, I really want that. I want to put that, paint it. I want to put it in my front yard and put me a big old flower plant in it. And so I said, Daddy, can I have it? He said, $400, you can have it. I said, oh, no, $400 nothing. I know, Daddy, you going to give it to me. Finally, he said, all right, I'll let you have it. I said, oh, thank you. I was so excited, y'all. I'm going to paint that thing. I'm going to stick it in my front yard. I got excited. Because I've been wanting that thing forever. Shh. Claudette, what you doing? Oh, yes, Miss Karen. Y'all, this thing right here. Get over there. You will have everyone in check, and I would vote for Jen. Yeah, honey, I would check them so fast.
Yeah.
I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
My husband talking about, yep, I would check them so fast.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. I finally washed my hair, blow dried it, and fixed it last night before I went to church, y'all. I ain't hit a lick with this wig. This is my real hair right now, but anyhow, I said I ain't hit a lick with this hair. I need to do something with it before I go to church. Anyhow, y'all, I'm just sprinkling this about because I really like it. Where was the other one? Oh, right here. I really like this bush, y'all, this stem. Claudette, what you been doing? I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Oh, thank you, Miss Karen. Yeah, Claudette, I have not seen you in a hot minute, girl. Look, I did one way and one another. Y'all look. Y'all like this iPhone. I've not been able to catch any lives. Hope you're doing well from the storm with all the pork crazy going on. I'm doing good, honey. Hey, Sharon. Thank you. You think this is what you use in your Christmas tree? I don't know, girl. But anyhow, I love this bush. I'm using 2 of them. And I'm kind of just like spreading them out. But I like it. I remember we brought this for the retreat one year. I was going to use it, but it all didn't come in, so I didn't get to use it. I don't think. Can't remember. But I'm just breaking this up. You keep draping in. What you? Oh. Oh, been missing you too, Claudette. Been wondering where you been, girl. Let me see. I gotta cut that, y'all. It's acting a little crazy. But anyhow, so everybody else doing good, surviving, all the things. I sure hope so. I hope y'all doing good. We trying to survive. John, what in the world did happen to you, boyfriend? My goodness. You posted that picture of your tail laying up in the hospital, and then next thing you know, you posted another one after surgery. What happened to you? Oh, my goodness. Love you too, Miss Claudette. How you feeling? The world, boyfriend. Like, what happened to my friend? I'm like, my goodness. Poor fella.
Barry said hello.
Hi, Angela. How you doing? Well, I just dropped that. Well, what the world? Give me that. John, I hope you're feeling better, boyfriend. Hey, Miss Bridget, how you doing? Did you make it home all right? You found your way to get the back home from Augusta. Yes, ma'am, we survived. God was good to us.
We really didn't have a lot of damage.
No, we didn't have all that damage everybody else has got. We was truly blessed.
Yeah.
We were very blessed. No, Miss Claudette, we got hit by the storm. We just didn't get as much damage as everybody else. When I first bought my property and when it got cleared, we took all the trees down. We did not have any trees. Other than in my neighbor's yard, which the tree, my neighbor has this beautiful cypress tree. Y'all, that thing is massive, massive. Split it right in two, fell on the man's house. I was like, oh my goodness, that poor fella.
I don't see how Reeves sat backside of that house.
It took 7, what? Girl. Remember I was asking you how to get her back from Augusta? She said it took her 7.5 hours. My goodness, girlfriend. I'm trying to see. I'm going to need a third one of them, Kevin. My goodness, girlfriend. I brought all kind of stuff over here, y'all. Wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. But I see I'm going to need a Mary Joy. Girl, major bladder. Came out of nowhere. Well, I hope you're doing okay.
Times 3. Okay.
Can't stop. Thank you, Miss Angela. And I ain't going on no hot date, honey. I finally washed my wig last night before church because I needed to after a week. I mean, I've washed. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, so we didn't have no hot water, even though we got a generator that's running the house, all the things. But we didn't run the hot water heater, right? So I had to go to the motorhome and take a shower. Well, when we come back from Granddaddy's, from cleaning over there at Granddaddy's Daddy's, I said, I've got to go take a shower because I got to get the smoke smell off of me and I got to wash my hair. Well, I didn't take my phone or nothing to the motorhome. I go out to the motorhome with my jammies and all the things, and I get to the motorhome and I go to get in the shower, and I done took off all my clothes, getting in the shower, and realized I got no shampoo. None. There's none in the motorhome. There normally is, but there was not. So I said, what am I going to do? I ain't getting out the shower, getting the clothes on, going to get shampoo. So you know what I did? Body wash. So I washed my wig with body wash because I was not. I thought I'd never get that stuff out of my hair either.
I use it all the time.
Listen, he said, I use it all the time. I thought I would never get that body wash out of my hair. I said, Lord, mercy, am I ever going to get that out of my hair? I finally get it out my hair. I go inside laughing at myself. I said, y'all, I didn't have no body wash. I had a phone to call you people, tell y'all bring me some. Because I was already, then took off all my clothes, was in the shower. And so anyhow, and I went to church the next day with my hair looking like I poured some darn castor oil or something on my head. So then after church, I said, I'm gonna need to wash my hair. But anyhow, we didn't have power still. So I said, well, forget it. I ain't doing that no way. Well, then last night I said, listen, they wasn't nothing to do at the office. I said, I'm going on to the house and I'm going to rewash my hair again for the 3rd time. Because I did wash it Sunday night or Monday. I don't know. I said, I'm going to wash my wig, put on some makeup and some clothes. Look halfway decent. So that's what I did. And then I go to the office today to clean it. Because I said, well, I'm going to go clean the office because ain't nothing else to do. So I go to the office and clean it. And then while I'm sitting there watching the news about the strike and checking my phone and going back and forth with my niece and Nikki and all the people back and forth and, about the strike, and I'm trying to eat and I'm wearing my food. So there's that. So, like, whatever. So that's been me. But other than that, I'm doing fabulous, y'all. I was like, my goodness. Only me. I laugh so hard at myself. But listen, it ain't good for baby fine hair, let me go and tell you. Don't use that baby fine hair. You sure did get dressed up to get clean. Yeah, I thought about that later. And then I'm in there, and I didn't expect Stanley to be there, so I had on my little leggings, right? Stanley is my pastor, but also my office manager. So I didn't expect anybody to be there but me. So I put on this, you know, these little stretchy, what you call these $100 leggings my niece gave me that I would never, for the love of God, pay that kind of money for them britches. So I got these little legging things on because I knew it's going to have to, you know, work. And I didn't know he was there, and I was like, oh my goodness, Stanley. Whatever. He got the vacuum cleaner. He started vacuuming. I was sweeping. He was vacuuming. I was washing the walls. I was pouring sweat. I said, Stanley, you got me sweating up in here.
David Manning wants to know, does your wig make your head itch?
This is my real hair, girl. I ain't got no wig on. I just call my hair my wig. This is my real hair for real. This really is my hair, y'all. But I have always, because I used to be a hairdresser back, Lululemon, yeah, them old high dollar britches. Yeah, them. I wouldn't pay that kind of money. But me and one of my best friends, childhood friends growing up, we were hairdressers back in the 80s, and we always called our hair a wig. I'm like, girl, we gotta get our wig did. You know, we gotta get our wig did, girlfriend. And she's done gone on to be with Jesus now. But anyhow, it's just stuck with me. Honey, if I had a wig, I'd wear it, and I ain't gonna lie. Debbie Davis, what you doing? Oh, Selena, I'm so glad. Oh, yeah. My mama is making them aprons, y'all. Everybody wanted them aprons my mama made? Well, my mama is making some aprons. Yeah, they do. Yeah, my mama used to wear a hairpiece when I was a little girl. And, you know, I grew up in a Pentecostal church. And I remember a little girl went to this church. It's a little white church on a hill. And my mama had hair down to here. Y'all remember back in Pentecostal days back in the 70s? My mama had hair down to here. And she would take her hair and pull it up like this. And she put that little hairpiece on the top. And boy, that Holy Ghost hit my mama. Y'all, that little hairpiece went flying. Them little hairpins went everywhere. You remember dodging them hairpins growing up? Oh, yeah. Boy, let me tell you, she beat the mess out of me and my sister and my uncle when we got out of church. Woo. Oh, I'm so glad you did. Yes, Catherine, that's the truth. That, yeah, y'all, if you grew up Pentecostal, y'all been in them church in them hair pieces and pins. I ain't lying. My mama's little hairpiece fly up them little pins, honey. She beat the snot out of us at church, too. That wasn't even fun there. She got that old switch and beat it, but it's still funny. But if I had one, I'd sure wear it, too. I would. But, yeah, my mama, her little old booty, she made the aprons. And I said, Mama, everybody loves them aprons. What'd you say? Girl, you made me spit in your water. My job was to pick up hairpins after church in the front. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord. Those was the days. My goodness. Them was the days back then, wasn't they? Picking up them old hairpins.
Yep, she beat them cold they laughed.
Yeah, we got a beating because we were laughing. She checked on your dinner. I know the one with the black roof would have, but it's too big for my dog bowl, Bonnie. I'd have used it. My husband, he grew up Pentecostal too. But I said, you remember going to tent meetings when you was Pentecostal? I mean, when you was a little kid growing up, and they take you to them tent meetings, and they had that sawdust down on the ground?
I'm allergic to it.
You're allergic to everything, boy. I need to. I heard Candy say on her live the other day that she went to the Target or the Walmart or something. I don't know. She said they got some cute clothes. I said, well, you know I need some cute clothes because Candy's so darn cute. But see, she's like a little Barbie doll, though. She's like, ain't big as a darn minute. She's like a stick. She's like that, a stick. Her waist probably ain't nothing. She wears small. Me, I'm over here, give me 2X, 1X, whatever. And I said, I need me some cute clothes. so I could be cute too. And I used to dress real fancy. Y'all, back in the day when I was in my 30s, I used to wear in my 30s and early 40s, my clothes and my makeup and my jewelry had to match. I had to be perfectionist. Now it's like, oh well, Lord have mercy. I love them tent meetings too. I ain't been to one in so long. I can't even remember when the last time I seen a tent meeting going on. But I see Brother Jerry got some going on over there in Alabama. But, yes.
Yep, that's right.
That's all I knew too growing up. Girl, don't you know it? She's 90 pounds soaking wet. Listen, standing next to my little Bessie's friend. Her hair weighs more than her, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, but I used to now. I used to do the deal. I don't be doing all that now. They doing good if I even get my makeup on. You don't even wear makeup no more. They doing good if I get the makeup on. Now, I dress up really cute to go to church now. I know, girl, I hit that 50, it was over. Even though I was like, thank you, Jesus, I made it to 50. Hallelujah. But yeah, buddy, I hit them 50s, it's over, honey. It was over. You can't see to put your eye makeup on no more? Well, I put my contacts in so I can see to put my eye makeup on. I need to get me some of that Botox stuff. And I see that little Patricia popped on here. She a little petite thing too.
She said, hey.
Hey, girl. Yeah, girl, I ain't been to no Pentecostal. Well, I mean, I do go to Pentecostal church, but I hadn't been to a good tent meeting in a while. Our youth rallies is kind of like a tent meeting, though. I'm about to...
It's underneath the shelter with the...
What is?
Our youth meetings are underneath.
Oh, yeah, the youth meet. Yeah, they are.
It's underneath the outside shelter, so it's kind of like a tent.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tent meeting. Over here, take this off. This little berry spray. Right here.
Berry spray.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like... I had to throw some red in here. Patricia, you is. Every time Patricia, I see her, she comes to an event or something, she's talking about, oh, I've been at the gym. At the gym. I'm like, oh my goodness, this little girl talking about the gym. About the only gym you're going to see me at is out here. I don't know about this pine cone. I'm going to cut him off because I ain't too sure about him. Hey, Shirley, what you doing? Oh, get over there. How you doing, honey? What you say? You lost 50 pounds. Who lost 50 pounds? Oh, my goodness. Jeffrey, I know, right? What gym? Girl, what you talking about a gym? And my daughter's got a gym next door.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, that's what's bad is my daughter has one next door. And my husband says, yes, a complete gym, but hey, Creations by Mason. You gonna try the micro needle at home first? Diane, what you doing? You making you a gallon of sweet tea? Girl, love me some sweet tea now. I love that. Oh, Lord, what you doing with yourself anyhow, Miss Laura? I miss you. I miss everybody from the retreat, man. You know, when them retreats are over, y'all, it's like I want to cry. I ain't even gonna lie. I literally want to cry. I be missing everybody. I feel like I didn't get to spend no time with nobody. I hate that. That I don't get to spend no time. Oh, I'm so glad. Y'all get to see me and Candy tomorrow. You miss everybody too, Tricia? Me too, girl. I do. It's like, man, y'all going on to see y'all. But Tricia, at least I did get to see you twice in a month. And Gail. Let's see, I done used 3 of these, Miss Jennifer. 3 of the first one. Did I use 3?
Yep.
Yeah. 3 of the first one and 2 of this one.
Numbers are all in there.
I know, Laura, right? Diane, I ain't seen you since the retreat. Diane, you coming over tomorrow? I hope so. I miss you too. I ain't seen you. Are you going to put a signature vine around your church? Nah, no, because see, it's got a, see, this one has a tree on it. See, it's got a little flocky tree back there, so I ain't going to do that. Thinking about that church in the bathroom. I was thinking about that church. That's what kind of church that my, that we were in when my mama's wig went flying off and she slapped me in the head. My mama was good about slapping somebody in the head. Y'all mama good about slapping y'all in the head when you was little? Ooh, my goodness. My mama, she'd pop you in the head like nobody's business. I'm like, my goodness, mama. She was crazy. I said, mama. Cindy, I know I miss you too. We had so much fun. I just love the fellowship. I just love the fellowship, y'all, with everybody. See, on here, I get to hang out with y'all too, but in person, I get to hug your necks and all them things. I love it. Okay, good. You coming over? She's about he can't do nothing.
I just read that.
So is anybody gonna come see us? Who's coming to see us in February? I see Candy just asked that. I need to know them things too. I need to know who's gonna come see us in February. I need some more fellowship with you people. Your mama carved a paddle and used? Honey, my mama got a switch. Ooh, yes. Girl, they was crazy, wasn't they?
Anything they get their hands on beat you with.
I know that's right, boy. They was no joking. Y'all look at that. Keith's coming with you this time? Kathy coming back in February? Who's coming back to see us? Oh, Melissa already booked. That's what I'm talking about, sister. Yes. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see all my peoples. Hickory switches. Oh, yeah, girl. Or you be sitting in church, you acting crazy, and they be doing the praise and worship, and you over there acting crazy. Next thing you know, wham!
Yep.
They ain't lost a praise one, honey. They ain't lost that praise. Wham!
Face, head, wherever it hit.
Wham, boy, it's over.
Hotel up to book.
I hadn't got that yet. She ain't sent me that yet. I don't think I might need to look tomorrow, girl. Thank you for reminding me, Patricia. I need to check that out. But yep, we are almost sold completely out. I think we are over halfway sold out already. So just saying, if you have not got, y'all, I got to go throw a little glossy in there. I definitely not going February, afraid to make the travel plans. Wendy, I thought I seen you say that. I just want to know that, I just want you to know that your sister's story, heart blockage, getting the pace, touched me. My mom was diagnosed. Showed her the video and she is getting a pacemaker the next couple of days. Oh. Well, praise God, Tanya. I'm glad. Those was the good old days, Angela. That's for sure, honey. That's my sister's name, Angela. Heather, what you doing? Kelly, you got yours? Grab them tickets. It's worth the trip, ain't it, girl? Heather, what you doing, honey? I miss you. See, I miss me some Heather. I miss Kelly. I miss everybody. I miss all y'all. Tanya. Everybody. Melissa says she counting them days. Go on, count them, sister girl. Me too. Me too. I know one thing. Them folks better get my stuff. Because this is the first time me and Candy has ever had our designs picked out before the event. Now let's just hope they get it here. That's what we just have to hope for. What you doing? You baking some cookies? Contemplating on going live and making these projects? Oh. Yeah, I need to, I said I need to go live because I have not been live since the retreat. I have not seen anybody, talked to anybody hardly, except for those that reached out to me. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for that. That was such a blessing that y'all reached out to me. I appreciate you. Don't know how much that touched me. I just love y'all so much. That was such a blessing. Y'all reaching out to me like that and checking on me and Candy. I love that boy. I ain't gonna lie, I love that kid. He is hilarious. He's my little friend, my little buddy. I love Justin.
Yep, strike came to an end this evening.
Yes, girl, it is over for the next 3 months anyway. Till January. Tell her, Candy. Candy invites people to stay at my house all the time, so just come on, Heather.
Yep, got a hole upstairs.
Yep, we got a hole upstairs, Heather. Just come on, honey. Come on, come on. Oh, they know about them Miranda rights this time. We had so much fun with that crafting after dark, y'all. They had me dying. They had me dying. I literally thought I wet my pants. I ain't gonna lie. I thought, my goodness. Did I wet my breeches? Because y'all had me laughing so hard, I could not breathe. I could not breathe. Y'all literally.
You can shampoo our carpets.
You are crazy. I ain't got no carpets,
We got one
girlfriend.
room of carpet, that's it.
You can shampoo my office. This carpet upstairs.
One room, that's it. We'll let you sweep mop, though.
Oh my God, Heather, you are right, girl. You is so crazy. Oh my goodness, I love that girl. She's a hot mess express too. She's talking about Kevin knows. Oh my goodness, Heather.
Adult pull-ups.
Them adult pull-ups. Yeah, we need them, honey.
Y'all even have me laughing.
Yeah, it's hard to get my husband to get a laugh going, but he was laughing. So to get my husband laughing is doing a lot. I'm just saying. That is doing a lot. That is a lot. I'm just steady stuffing this base talking to y'all. I don't even know what I'm doing. No rhyme or reason.
I need another number.
Oh, do I want to do that or do I want to do this one? Nope, give me, here, put that back in that bag. Oh, luckily I didn't cut that. Here, take this one. No rhyme or reason, I'm just up here poking, charging, doing all the things, talking to y'all people. Because I miss y'all so much. Lee Ann, how you doing, honey?
What kind of pick is that?
I gave you the, yeah.
Me. Okay.
Karen Bush, when you gonna come see me? You need to come see me. I love me some Karen Bush. I love all y'all. That Karen Bush is funny now. It was Candy Jung's face. What is happening? Yeah, what does she do? Can you go, what is happening right now? What is happening right now?
That's what I was thinking.
I literally thought the police was outside getting somebody. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, oh Lord, somebody done that crazy. Oh, my heart's full from being with you too. I need to see more of you too. I need to see more of everybody. I just love people. I love y'all. Yeah, Claudette, I ain't seen you in a hot minute either. That's why I'm like so excited that you come on, Claudette, because I was thinking about you the other day. I need to try talking myself into driving. Where are you going in February? I need to talk myself into driving February trip. Yeah, Karen, but you sure do, honey. It was the flock police, not the... Did you take 3 of these off?
3 of them?
Yeah, I did 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the flock police. They had me dying.
Times 3.
Dying. Let me take a look at what I got going on over here. I am over here flapping my jaws with y'all. I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyhow, I like my church, but I need some flyers up in there. I was thinking about this. I don't know. What'd you say, Diane? I know, it's been 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. Yeah, it's been 2 whole weeks since I've been live, seen anybody too. I've been missing folks. I need to add some color up in here. I know that. I got to add some color. Oh my goodness, I'm loving that red popping out, y'all. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I'm about to use it too.
What you got? What number's that?
Right here. I like this. I ain't used it. Rick better behave. Diane talking about Rick better behave because Diane is out that house, honey. She's like, this is not happening. I'm out of here. What is this bush? Kevin, what is this one? This is really cute. I haven't used it yet, but
I'm getting ready to.
he's getting ready to do it. But my goodness, look at what all you get out of here because I'm about to cut it up. You was away for 2 weeks too, honey?
Red flower.
It just says a red flower.
Red flower.
It says a red flower, girl.
Whatever. They get they know what I'm talking about.
Or he's saying a red flower. But I'm just liking that. That is darn cute. So yeah, if anybody wants any aprons, my mama's gonna have some Christmas ones and some fall ones. So just so you know. You gonna need 10 of them? Well, I'm sure we can accommodate you, girl. Is that not pretty? I'm liking this red coming in here, giving it a little pop of something. It needs a little pop of something. Something, y'all. A little pop of something coming out. That is so cute. Tamanika, what are you doing? Okay. No, she did not. Okay, Wendy. She's making them up. Tamanika, what you doing and where you been all my life? I ain't seen you in a hot minute. What you been doing with yourself?
Will the aprons be on your site to buy?
Yes, they will. Yes, Miss Angela, they will. My mama went, I said, Mama, you will make some aprons? She said, well, yeah, it gives her something to do, you know, because she really needs to retire, but she won't. Because let me tell you why she won't retire, because she likes working in the office. She's my safety director, and she mean as a snake, but it's all right. But listen, y'all, I'm getting sued again. I got so many lawsuits going on right now, it ain't even funny. So, y'all, my driver's going down the road, slings a tire. Has a tire blowout. So his tire blows out, the piece of little rubber flies out from under his trailer. The driver don't even know. And that it's flat because it's an inside tire, so they don't know. Anyhow, and he didn't hear it. So it hits a Tesla. And it puts a black mark on the front of the Tesla. On the very front of it. So it's got just a black mark from the rubber, right? That you could wash, it'd come right off. That brother is suing me for a new car and for damages and for, what's he say? Oh, for bodily injury.
He drove the car away
Bodily
from the
injury.
scene. Drove the car away from the
I
scene.
said, excuse me, you got a little piece of black rubber on there, and now you want me to buy you a new Tesla, and you want me to pay some medical bills. Hello? Okay, when I'm going down the road and somebody blows a tire and he hits my car, are y'all going to pay? No, you know what the insurance company going to say? That is road hazard. Honey, they lawyered up and everything. My driver about had a stroke. She said, what are you talking about? The man was standing out there. We're laughing. He's talking. And he's saying, just carrying on. He drove his car away. There ain't no ambulance came. He called the popo and everything, honey, got a police report and all. And now he's suing me. I said, so I spent today doing that too. I said, y'all folks has lost your mind. Y'all have lost your mind. So now I had to get up all the driver's stuff. I had to do all the legal stuff. I said, come on. So the insurance company told me that. I said, what? So my truck, hello, it blew the tire. People blow tires all the time. It ain't like you got no accident. You drove your Tesla right off. He says, well, it's making all these noises, so they told me not to drive it. Excuse me? You could wash it off. Anyhow, so now I got a big old lawsuit going with that. I ain't never seen the beat. And to top it off, he is a retired police officer. Let's go throw that out there, too.
He's financing his retirement.
So, we throw that out there, too. I'm like, are you serious? And then, come to find out, he tried to say my tire was a recap. But then my boys went back and checked and said, it's not a recap, Mama. It is a radial tire. It blew. So the insurance company says, we're trying to prove that, it's not the driver's fault. But anyhow, that's just one of 5 lawsuits I got going on. Because now I got this lady that come over in Atlanta. She cut in front of my truck and hit my truck. She said my truck hit her. Well, in Georgia, it's, no fault, whatever. I don't know how they did it. But anyhow, some driver didn't get a ticket. But anyhow, she's suing. Y'all know why she's suing? And ain't no ambulance come take her off either. She's suing because her butt hurt. Her butt hurt, honey. I said, your butt hurt. You was walking around on the telephone laughing because we got you on video because his dash cam's going. Video, laughing. And you suing me because your butt hurt. Excuse me? Your butt hurt. Honey, they done took the cake. These folks with these lawsuits done took the cake. I'm like, your butt hurt. Judy, that's exactly what I said. You hit my truck. It is 80,000 pounds going down the road. They're a freight train going down the road. It takes a football field to stop when they got to hit their brakes. They're going to slide. They're going to do whatever just to keep from hitting you. Oh, honey, it's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, she paying in mine, honey. So now we got to do depositions. We have to get all the paperwork. It is, and let's top it off. I'm up for insurance renewal this month. And I got 5 lawsuits going on right now. And by the grace of God, God is so good and so merciful. Nobody left in an ambulance in all 5 of these cases, okay? None of them. They all drove their vehicles away. Maybe 1 or 2 had them towed, but that's it. So, and then we had a driver who cut my driver off. He's in a pickup truck. He literally cut my driver off, ran my driver off the road. Ran into my truck. Let's keep that in mind. So this car runs into my truck. Had he not been bobtailed, the dude would have been up under the trailer. So we got all this on video, right? My driver's about to have a panic attack. He chases him down, calls the police. You know what the police said? This ain't my county. go back up the road to county. Dude just hit my truck. He's running down the road. We got it on dash cam. They would not help us, but they chased us down for a tire. Honey, I'm telling you, the law is a trip. You hear me? And people love to sue. Georgia and Florida has the highest lawsuit rates. That's why our insurance for our personal vehicles is so high due to the lawsuit rates in the state of Georgia and Florida. But this is the thing though, Tamanika, they won't lose. See, that's the whole thing about our commercial insurance. They don't lose because it's cheaper to settle than to take it to court. That's what they say. So it goes on my record. It makes my insurance premiums higher as a loss run. I said, you're not paying for that tire and you ain't paying him for the butt hurt. We going to court, buddy. I don't care. I'm not settling. We're not settling. Because one lady just got $200,000 off of me because she run into the side of my truck in the state of Florida. She runs into the side of my truck, calls police, she drives her car off, but as she's pulling off, she's shooting my driver a bird and said, you gonna buy me a new car. Guess what? She got $200,000. Absolutely, Heather. And then I pay $265,000 a year in premiums to run a trucking company because of lawsuits. Yeah, Miss Judy, I told her, I said, girl, you ain't settling with these folks. I'm telling you right now, you ain't settling. So yeah, I pay $265,000 a year in insurance, and it has to be paid. Imagine that's a house, and it has to be paid in 11 months. So 11-month payments, you got to pay it. And then we got the port who shut down. So no matter what, that premium comes out the first of every month, and I was like about to die. I said, Lord. So yeah, and that's why we pay so much, because of the lawsuits. Yep. It's crazy, y'all. It is crazy. And yeah, they the first to complain about high prices. Like, go and pay my insurance premium, honey. It's a house payment, and then some. I got this one little piece. Y'all know I can't leave. What y'all think about my design? I'm up here flapping my jaws like I ain't got nothing better to do. I'm about to put some right there. We ain't leaving this on the table, y'all. It's got to come off. We got to get him out of here. He got to have some little red down here. Anyhow, that's what's going on in my life. That is what's going on in my life over here. Down here in the South, this is what I'm dealing with. Meanwhile, in Texas, half don't have insurance. Girl, that's what's even sadder. Thank y'all. That's what's sadder. Folks ain't got no darn insurance. I don't even know how they got no tag. I didn't think you'd get a tag without no insurance.
You can't in Georgia.
I know in Georgia you can't get no tag without no insurance. Let me spread you out over here since she's spreadable. There. Did I use it all, y'all? You leave for a vacation, Debbie? That's what I'm talking about. Gee, thank you. I need me a hot vacation. Okay, y'all. This is what we got. Looky here. Looky here. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I love that. Sprinkling without. What y'all think? What, Tamanika? And see there? That's crazy. I sue them, Tamanika. Everybody else does sue them. Yeah, insurance going up. Hey, insurance companies ain't wanting to pay folks either for this hurricane. Yeah, so people's having a hard time getting their insurance premiums to pay for their I can't tell. We'll take a picture tomorrow. I'll dress cuter. I ain't cute. I got food on me right now, Candy Lee.
Stand around so you can see.
In Texas, you have to pay a deductible. The deductible, my mama said, thank y'all. My mama said, because she had a building fall on her house. Anyway, mama's got some damage over there. And the insurance told her today, her premium, her deductible is based on the price, the value of your house. I said, do what? So her deductible is $6,000. I said, State Farm tell me my insurance, my deductible is $6,000. Man, that boy fits a fight. Because my deductible is $500. I don't have flood insurance because there's not a lake or nothing around here to flood, so I don't have that. But last Hurricane Matthew come through, they did pay for my roof, they did pay for my fence. They just wrote me a check right there. Oh, I got balloons. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that?
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know. What just happened? Did y'all see the balloons?
I've seen the balloons.
Did y'all see the balloons? How cute is that? Shelby, you throw some balloons up here. Do the hand hearts? Oh, no. How you do that? Let me see. How you do that? I can't even do it. Y'all saw that? Oh, my goodness. I can't do the heart. That is adorable.
I think you did it.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Peace sign.
I did it with my hands. Because I'm always talking with my hands. Oh, goodness. Do hand hearts. I don't know how to do the hand hearts. I did the peace sign. Oh. Okay. I got you. You did it with your fingers. Okay.
Oh, you made the balloons.
That is so cool. All right.
Somebody said do Trish just said do thumbs up.
The thumbs up. Let me see.
Put a thumb up. See what happens.
I'm doing my thumb up.
Oh.
I'm thumbing up. It's not doing nothing. Anyhow, that was cute. That was so cute. I like the little balloons. Anyhow, so there you go. That's what we got. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Y'all know I'm slow. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I missed y'all so much. And Candy's going to come see me tomorrow, her and Diane. So we're going to make something in the crew. So if you're not in the crew, you need to run on over there and join that. You can do that from the pin link below. Go to my website, join us in the crew. And we'll be live in there tomorrow. And then we're going to do the peace sign again. Like that. Is that what it is? Oh my goodness. I love that. Y'all gonna have me doing that all the time. I love it. Y'all gonna be.
There it went.
Thank you. It's so good seeing y'all. Oh my God. I've never seen it before. So anyhow, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Anyway, we will see you tomorrow in the crew. And thank you. Y'all are so fun too. So we'll see you tomorrow in the crew. And then afterwards, we're probably going to go live, do a live sale or something, and show y'all all the pretties that I've got in since the retreat. Because we hadn't did that. So I'm going to take a bath and take all the makeup off now. But anyhow, I love y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow. So please join us tomorrow. If you're not in the crew, but we'll see you in the crew tomorrow, and then we'll see you afterwards. All right? Good night, y'all. Love y'all so much. Thank you. Hit finish.